Raucous. Subscribe to Vincent Valentine EX Turk channel.
What's up, guys? Oh, what's up, my archfiends of chaos? This is your king and I, Vincent Valentine EX Turk, with another Final Fantasy VII fan theory, because this is going to be a theory video. And ever since the remake has been teased and there have been interviews and all this stuff, I know they're going to cut out the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. But it just makes me wonder, if they do that, technically, could that mean that the Final Fantasy compilation is an alternate universe? If Tetsuya Nomura is gonna rewrite Final Fantasy VII and retcon everything we know, in it, does that mean the compilation is due to different events that only happened specifically in the original Final Fantasy VII? Could the original Final Fantasy VII actually be an alternate universe as well? Maybe it could be possible. Remember, Final Fantasy VIII's time compression kind of played with that idea. As well as Final Fantasy 13-2 with the timelines, and everything. So it could be possible. And then Final Fantasy 15 has teased this as well with the Omen trailer and Versus 13, scenarios. Even though Versus 13 is scrapped, it's not to say that even with this scrap, it couldn't be an alternate universe. I think it could be possible. I think it's very possible. So I think it's possible for the Final Fantasy VII remake, to be a new universe with Cloud in them. A new Final Fantasy VII continuity. Now, Zack's still gonna die and give the Buster Sword to Cloud. Cloud's gonna join Avalanche and meet up all the characters and, cross-dress and defeat Sephiroth. Those things are gonna be transferred into the remake. But everything's gonna change in the remake. Especially how you earn the characters, how situations go, the fact Midgar's going to be a lot longer arc in the remake than it was in the original, meaning that there's going to be a lot more. Sephiroth is going to tease himself out to be a villain, instead of a wild goose chase with Jenova. But Jenova will be a part of the remake, of course. It's just going to be changed and flipped around, so I think it's possible to actually have multiple universes in a Final Fantasy storyline. Because remember, this has been played before. So, watch the Omen trailer. Watch the original Final Fantasy 15 trailer when it was first about to come out. Watch Versus 13 as you see the scenarios change. It could be possible. It could be very possible. Now I'm not saying this is confirmed because this is only a fan theory, but I think it's possible that Final Fantasy VII from the PlayStation 1 game that leads into the compilation and Final Fantasy VII Remake are totally two different universes. A retcon in a story could actually create an alternate universe where different situations happen, but it's the same characters and same storyline, just different things happen to each and every individual, Personally, I would like Tetsuya Nomura to actually come out and say that all the Final Fantasy VII compilation, it was an alternate universe. An alternate universe where they, defeat Sephiroth one way, or alternate universe where they don't save Aeris and Aeris dies, thus creating that, something happens in the original to cause the compilation. Or the fact that Sephiroth wasn't fully defeated in the original. But, there could be so many possibilities. But the point is, something had to affect the compilations in the first place, in the first Final Fantasy VII world, the first world of Gaia. Something would have to affect something. But we don't know what's going to happen yet until the remake comes out. But I think it's possible that the compilation is actually an alternate universe set by triggered events. Maybe maybe in the original they stop what's supposed to happen in the compilation somehow. You know, maybe they stopped stuff. I don't know, but it could. Man, we're looking at trilogy-based games for Final Fantasy VII Remake, so we don't know what's gonna really happen. But I think it's possible we could be looking into you know, alternate universes of the same story, of Avalanche, of Sephiroth, of Cloud, of Shinra, but different universes. Sephiroth is going to be the main bad guy we chase all through the end of the game in the remake. That's all we know. And he's going to have the Black Wing. He never had the Black Wing in the original Final Fantasy VII. In fact, Sephiroth really only... The real Sephiroth actually came back when Cloud gave him the Black Materia. So, you know... Maybe this is one where Cloud does not give the Black Materia in the remake. Who knows? But we're looking at an alternate universe. I think it's possible that there's going to be changes. Because, you know, now, like I said, I would like it Tetsu Norma said that. Because I don't see the reason to scrap a few games you already made. It's already out there. It's printed. He even said in the interview, if you wanted the compilation stuff in it, you could go buy the original Final Fantasy VII, you know, on the PSN store, or a real copy in a vintage game store. And you could go buy the compilations to go with it. So I think those are probably a little tease to tell you that the compilation of Final Fantasy VII is actually an alternate universe all along. It was a universe all along. And that's why things play differently, you know. But that's my thoughts about the Final Fantasy VII compilation. It had to be an alternate universe. And Final Fantasy has done this stuff way before. You know, even 6 has teased ideas of alternate universes. And then even Square Enix's other games like Kingdom Hearts have teased this idea. So it's not impossible that they're now stating that the original Final Fantasy VII was an alternate universe in itself already, separate from the universe of the remake. And that's why the compilation exists in the old continuity, but it does not exist in this new continuity, so it's no longer canon. But I think it's no longer canon to the universe of the remake. It's still canon to the original game, because the original game of the PlayStation goes into that. But this is just a fan theory. Let me know yours. Be easy on the criticism. Again, this is just only fan speculation, nothing else. So may the crystal be with you. Comment if you think that the compilation is going to be an alternate universe or not. May the crystal be with you.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, rep the set, gotta rep the set, chase a chick, never chase a bitch,